Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy? Sports and Fitness Rants. I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today, as usual. You guys know the deal on this channel. So about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives, holding these guys to a standard, man. And in this video, we're going to talk about this goofball, Joel Embiid, this clown. My God, man, I don't know if there's a bigger goof in the NBA than Joel Embiid right now, guys. I really don't believe. I believe he surpassed James Harden. He surpassed Ben Simmons. He surpassed LeBron James as the biggest goof in the NBA now. I believe that it's Joel Embiid is the biggest goof. He's even bigger goof than Zion Williamson at this point. This man, Joel Embiid, was ejected from last night's game in the first half, and the Sixers were still able to rally and come back and win without him because they don't need Joel Embiid, man. This guy is nothing but a headache. That's all he is a problem. And like I said, the dude is a straight clown. Last night he gets ejected because he's arguing with a female referee. And the Sixers-Spurs game, it was getting weird, man, out there, man. I was watching some of the game. That first half was weird. Victor Wembanyama and Andre Drummond were getting into it. Guys were flopping around at a high level out there. There was a lot of emotions out there. And Joel Embiid got ejected because he went crazy. Oh, everyone's trying to hold him back. And he's out there acting like a tough guy. So he has all the energy to go back and forth and go at this female referee to carry on and make a scene. But the man can't play back-to-backs. The man can't play 60 games in a season, 70 games in a season. We got energy to do all that. We're going to talk about this video, man, because this guy's an embarrassment, man, and a complete joke. And he's one of the biggest problems in the NBA right now is Joel Embiid, man. This guy's just a disturbing, disgusting human being. And we're going to talk about this video, man. I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states has been supporting my channel. Guys, I am truly, truly humbled, man. Shout out to all the real, true basketball fans that are standing up, man. Thank you very much, everyone out there that supports me, man. It does. It really means a lot, guys. It really, truly does, man. Much respect to all you guys out there, man. Happy holidays and stuff like that, man. And you guys know what to do, man. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, I wanted to talk about this clown, Joel Embiid, real quick, man. You guys probably know I posted a screenshot last night of the first half of the game. Joel Embiid was ejected. And the screenshot that I posted was him, essentially being held back by, all the team staff members, all the coaches and stuff, trying to hold this guy back. Because this man was really trying to run through people, trying to push people off him and throw people's arms off of him to try to go at this female referee. Now, the female referee, man, she's not innocent in all this, man. Like I said, I was watching some of that game, and she ejected Andre Drummond for essentially what she thought was him throwing Victor Wembanyama to the ground after they had been going back and forth previously. So Andre Drummond was given a technical foul for going back and forth with Victor Wembanyama and pushing him. And Victor Wembanyama's a skinny, frail, and he's flopping out there, man. I didn't really respect Victor Wembanyama in the way that he was going with it's Andre Drummond, dude. Like, stand up and be a man. Stop falling down and being so flimsy. But anyway, the female ejected Andre Drummond. They actually made a mistake. They actually ejected Andre Drummond and brought the man back in. I don't believe I've ever seen that happen in an NBA game. I'm not saying it never did, but I've never seen it happen where a player gets ejected and then is allowed to come back because they made a mistake or they didn't, they reviewed the play and realized that it was a mistake. This is why the NBA is a joke right now. Even the officials are a laughing stock. The commissioner's a joke. The players are a joke. The way that they go about their business is an absolute joke, man. And last night, this female referee, she jacked it all up and she made a mistake. Okay, no doubt about it. They bring Andre Drummond back in. The game continues. So Joel Embiid starts to get into it now, right? And once again, he gets called for an offensive foul against Victor Wembanyama, right? And Victor Wembanyama once again flops down, and they say that Joel Embiid, knocked him down or had an offensive foul. So Joel Embiid becomes irate at that female referee. The same female referee again made this call, and Joel Embiid goes nuts on her. I mean, he's in her face, and I don't know if he touches her. He gets pretty damn close to her. Now, Joel Embiid's what, 7'2", 300 pounds? This female, this woman, looks like she's what, 5'6"? I don't even know, maybe 120 pounds, maybe she is. I don't know how much she weighs. But damn, man, it's a bad look. You look like a punk. So now let's think about this now, guys. This is becoming a pattern for Joel Embiid. You guys remember before the season started, or when the season started, and Joel Embiid wasn't playing, he got suspended for going at and attacking a reporter, right? Or a journalist or someone who wrote an article that he didn't really appreciate. Remember, he went after this guy and supposedly grabbed him and was suspended for this. So this guy, same thing. Joel Embiid towers over this guy. He's much bigger than this person. So now Joel Embiid is coming off as a bully. You're coming across as a bully, man, because you ain't got no energy for the guys your size in the NBA. I don't see Joel Embiid banging around with big guys. I don't see Joel Embiid out there doing his thing, being a true competitor, being a professional. All I see is Joel Embiid not playing. Joel Embiid sit on the sidelines, never playing games. All I hear is, oh, Joel Embiid can't play back-to-backs. So Joel Embiid wants to be a premier player in the NBA. He wants to be mentioned with guys like Hakeem Olajuwon and Kareem Abdul-Jabbars and the Patrick Ewings and the David Robinsons and the Moses Malones and the Bill Russells and the Will Chamberlains. You want to get mentioned with the greatest big men in the history of the game. Meanwhile, you can't even play the game. You're never on the court. And when you're on the court, you're falling down all over the place. Joel Embiid's a big goof. He's falling down here. He's falling down there. He's frail. He's always getting banged up. He's always getting bruised. There's always something wrong with this guy. And last night he gets ejected because he loses his control. And he acts all crazy, but I don't understand. And what makes him look stupid and makes me not respect someone like Joel Embiid, and why I tell you he's the biggest goof in the NBA probably right now, is you have all of this energy. You have guys trying to hold you back. You're throwing off guys' arms. You're pushing guys out of the way to go after the referee because she was jacking the game up and made some bad calls. Okay, I get that. But you have all this energy to do this, to go at her that way, in that manner. But you don't have any energy to play back-to-back games. You have no energy to play 70, 80 games a season. You have no energy to just play in the NBA. None of this, man. I don't respect Joel Embiid at all, man. Like I said, for him to go at the referee that way, to have all of that anger and all that emotion, man. Where's all that emotion for basketball? Like, you should love the game that much, man. You have all that energy you had. Same thing with that reporter. He had all that energy for that guy in the tunnel to go after this guy. You had all that energy, man. You were that angry. You were that hyped up, right? But you're always hurt. You're always injured, man. There's always something bothering you that keeps you out of games. You're not a tough guy. You're not tough. Once again, these guys act like they're tough, but they're not tough. Their actions show otherwise. Look, Joel Embiid is a fake tough guy. He's the kind of guy that you guys remember back in the day that would be like, yo, don't hold me back. Don't hold me back. And no one's holding you back, man. Go do what you got to do. That's Joel Embiid. Don't hold me back. Don't hold me back. Dude, you're all talk, man. The Sixers are all talk. You have guys like Paul George, Andre Drummond, and Joel Embiid on that team. And the Sixers win despite Joel Embiid not being there. Shout out to Tyrese Maxey, who led the Sixers back, who brought them back and made some clutch plays down the stretch and was a leader for the Sixers. This is what Tyrese Maxey was talking about when he called out Joel Embiid towards the beginning of the season. You guys remember, I did a video on this. Excuse me. He called out Joel Embiid for always being late to team functions, for just not being a leader, not being focused, right? Not being that guy that he's supposed to be. You have all this money, you're getting paid. You're supposed to be the face of the franchise, the leader. You're one of the best players in the league, but you can't come on time to functions. So Tyrese Maxey called him out to be better, to be more of a professional, to be more of a leader, to be a captain. And what does Joel Embiid do? He goofs it up again. He continues to goof it up by not being a leader, not being a true professional, and not understanding that your team needs you out there. You know the funny thing about this is that this was, I believe, the third game, or maybe maybe the fourth game, maybe in the fifth game. I can't remember. Maybe the fifth game that they have played together. Paul George, Joel Embiid, and Tyrese Maxey. I believe it was only maybe their fourth or fifth game that they've been on the court together at one time. And Joel Embiid jacks it up by getting ejected in the game. Once again, the Sixers are at the bottom of the Eastern Conference. They need every game they can get. And like I said, the Sixers win despite Joel Embiid getting ejected, thanks to someone like Tyrese Maxey. Because Paul George is out there averaging, 16 points a game, 5 rebounds, 5 assists on 41% shooting. And this is the same guy that wanted a no-trade clause? Paul George is a goof, man. Once again, the Sixers have won these games despite Joel Embiid, despite Paul George, man. Because this guy ain't doing nothing for the Sixers, man. And this guy wanted a no-trade clause. He felt disrespected by the LA Clippers offer. Paul George, this guy's a straight clown, man. I don't respect Paul George a bit, man. I told you, he's a podcaster pretending to be a basketball player. These guys are all like that. A bunch of podcasters, man, that play basketball. That's all it is. When they talk about Michael Jordan played against taxi cab drivers and plumbers, at least those are grown men. To be a plumber, you got to be a grown man. It's a grown man profession, man. There ain't nothing wrong being no damn plumber. Ain't nothing wrong being no taxi cab driver. Those are blue-collar jobs, man. Those are hard workers right there. But we talk about podcasters. They ain't no hard damn job, man. They ain't no blue-collar job. Them dudes ain't getting their hands dirty. Those are not grown men. Those are a bunch of goofs, a bunch of kids, children, talking on a microphone. And the sad reality is they're not even talking honestly on the microphone. They're lying and rewriting their history and just goofing around out there, man, in which no one respects these clowns, man. So those are the facts, guys. That's the Sixers. That's Joel Embiid. Once again, a straight fool for getting ejected last night. You have all this energy to attack the female referee, to carry on. Did you see the man's face? All the things that he was yelling and going crazy. He tears the mask off and he's yelling all this stuff. Did you see the man? Did you see the emotions on his face? Where are those emotions on the basketball court? Where are those emotions when it matters most in a playoff game? When it matters for your team to step up and win a game? Where are those emotions, Joel Embiid? When are you going to lead the Sixers to a conference finals or an NBA finals? When are they going to start having to stop trusting the process? Because the process has failed. You're a straight clown. And you have no energy. You can't play back-to-backs. You can't play 60, 70 games in a season, but you'll cry for an MVP award. Right? You'll try to get a cheesy scoring title, which no one respects his scoring titles. Dude, let me know when you can lead the league in scoring and play 80 games in a season. Wake me up when you can do something like that, man. You're never going to be on that level. But you had all this energy last night to go crazy again. So you had all the energy to go after a reporter at the beginning of the season, but you couldn't play at the start of the season. You had all the energy to play in the Olympics, but you can't play in the NBA season. You're getting paid millions of dollars by the Philadelphia organization to do this. The fans were booing you last night because you're a clown, and you've embarrassed yourself again. Another ejection. Once again, another embarrassing moment from Joel Embiid this season. And that's why I said, to me, he might be the most embarrassing player in the league right now. The biggest goof in the NBA might be Joel Embiid. He's got a lot of competition. There's a lot of goofs in the NBA. Like I said, you have James Harden out there, and you have Ben Simmons out there, right? You have Zion Williamson out there. You have a lot of goofs in the NBA right now. There really is a lot of goofballs in the NBA. And I think that Joel Embiid might be the biggest one right now. These are the facts. You guys know the deal, man. The man was ejected again, or ejected last night. And like I said, the look is bad because you're the guy who's always hurt. You're always frail. But last night, you were acting like a tough guy. I'm so done with these guys, man. I feel bad for all the Sixers fans out there. Any Sixers fans that watch my channel, man, that watch my videos. Once again, I feel bad for you guys because this is supposed to be the face of your franchise. And then you have Paul George on your team. And then you got poor Tyrese Maxey having to deal with these groups, man. It's sad. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.